Hi everyone, Kelt here. Various media outlets are now questioning the honesty and integrity of Meghan's interview with Oprah. One in particular, done by Max of CNN World, has since been taken down by CNN, although it's still in the public domain on YouTube, and I'll put a link in the description to it. I can't include the whole video here due to copyright, but I can show small bits of it, and again, the link is in the description. In the meantime, I'll talk you through it. Max states that whether you're a Meghan fan or not, it's hard to ignore the inconsistencies in the interview with Oprah. He particularly pointed out the inconsistencies around the subject of a certain area of mental health and the prevention of such. He also referred to the R card. He says that critics of the couple are pointing to the inconsistencies starting with their choice of platform. Why did they choose a major US network with the most established interviewer in the world when they previously said that they wanted to work with smaller grassroots companies and young upcoming journalists to help support them? Regarding Meghan saying that she never looked up her husband online, Max points out that Twitter blew up with people and their genuine disbelief at what Meghan had said, pointing out that she had posed outside Buckingham Palace as a teenager with her friend, and her friend also said that she was fascinated with the royal family and wanted to be Princess Diana too. On the subject of Meghan saying that they had got married 3 days prior to the wedding, CNN's Max goes on to point out that the Sun newspaper provided a copy of the marriage certificate to prove that Meghan is not telling the truth here. Each thing that Max talks about, he illustrates with a short video clip of Meghan making the statement during her interview. He then placed a short clip of Meghan saying that the royal family gave media parties and that the tabloids were hosted by the palace. Max then says that tabloid reporters have no memories of such parties, and he shows a tweet, which is from journalist Russell Myers, saying, and I quote, "Meghan has just claimed Buckingham Palace throw holiday parties for the UK tabloids, and now I'm wondering why I never got a ticket." End quote. He refers to Oprah asking Meghan if she was silenced or silent, and Meghan's response implying that she was silenced. He points out that Meghan was more than encouraged to speak out while a member of the royal family. He then showed clips of her when she was at International Women's Day in London and the Heads Together meeting with the Cambridges, where she was very much encouraged to speak out, particularly about feminist issues. Max refers to former members of royal staff who said that they bent over backwards. There was complete hospitality and kindness and grace. The current royal source said that everyone wanted to make it a success. The Queen's senior team were directed to avail themselves to ensure she had all the support needed. They then returned to a clip of Meghan talking about there not being any classes on how to speak, how to cross your legs, how to behave like a royal, and that while it might exist for other members of the royal family, it didn't for her. To this, Max says that CNN has been told that the Queen dispatched her closest aides to Kensington Palace, Lady-in-Waiting Lady Susan and dresser Angela Kelly, to offer advice, guidance and tutelage to the Duchess Royal. He then says, and I quote, "I'd say this was an unprecedented gesture of support for a new member of the family. And then every department of the Queen's household was open to Meghan. And then there's the question of titles." He then shows the clip of Meghan saying that they didn't want their child to be a prince or princess, which would be different from protocol. CNN then goes on to say that the protocol to which Meghan was referring was issued by King George V, and it limits princely titles to children and grandchildren of a serving monarch, as well as the firstborn child of the Prince of Wales, none of which applies to Archie, though he will automatically become a prince when Charles becomes king. Towards the end of this video, the royal correspondent Max Foster faces the camera and he says, and I quote, Some people also are asking why Oprah didn't push back harder on some of those claims, but it was never touted as a news interview, even if it did produce more news than most interviews. Due to copyright, I can only show small pieces of this, as I said, but I will put the link in the description. Not sure why CNN took this down, but the video is at least on one YouTube channel, and I would encourage you to go there and watch the whole thing. It's only about 4 or 5 minutes long, I think. So let me have your thoughts on this, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye. Please subscribe, ding my bell for more alerts for more videos, like if you liked it, and share. Bye.